More than a decade ago, I was invited to be part of a group with an exciting new idea.
The Director General of the World Health Organization, WHO, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, said the coronavirus pandemic will come to an end when all countries start using the available health tools effectively. Dr. Tedros said this in his address to the World Health Summit in Berlin, Germany. He noted that the pandemic will end when the world chooses to end it.
One of the questions I'm asked most often is, when will this pandemic end? My answer is that the pandemic will end when the world chooses to end it. It is in our hands. We have all the tools we need: effective public health tools and effective medical tools. But the world has not used those tools well. With almost 50,000 deaths a week, the pandemic is far from over. And that's just the reported deaths. As you know, we have set a target to vaccinate 40% of the population of every country by the end of this year. That target is reachable, but only if the countries and companies that control supply match their statements with actions. Of course, recently, as Jens said, there are recently encouraging signals of dose sharing, and we thank Germany for its generosity, but as he had said, we need more.
The WHO chief called on G20 countries that have already vaccinated 40% of their population to actively engage in the COVAX mechanism, as well as the African Vaccine Acquisition Trust, AVAT. Ghebreyesus' appeal came after the United Nations Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, also called on the G20 countries to help collect $8 billion to ensure a fair distribution of COVID-19 vaccines around the world. Addressing the World Health Summit, Guterres said that he joined the WHO chief earlier to launch a global strategy for COVID-19 vaccination, which suggests a credible and cost-effective plan to deliver vaccines to 40% of people in all countries by the end of this year and 70% by mid-2022.
COVID-19 will not be the last pandemic we face, but it can be the last one we fail. It is essential to increase the resources and authority of WHO. At this year's World Health Summit, let's move from alarm to action, and let's deliver the stronger health systems that every person deserves. Vaccine nationalism and hoarding are putting us all at risk, and this means more death, more shattered health systems, more economic misery.
Latest COVID-19 data showed that as many as 244,427,410 COVID-19 cases have been registered across the world so far. It also showed that at least 4,963,752 people have lost their lives to the viral disease, and the number of recoveries stands at 221,451,949.